On the day of the man's wedding, his fiancée was about to marry his best friend. The best friend, accompanied by the wedding guests, confidently walked into the hall. The man's fiancée immediately rushed to greet him. The fiancée's mother asked what was going on. The fiancée said that she had no intention of marrying the paralyzed man anymore. Now, there was someone better who deserved her. The fiancée's mother responded, but he and the man had been good friends since childhood. Unexpectedly, the man's best friend immediately retorted, saying that he built his wealth from scratch and was now worth over $1 billion. The man was still a paralyzed cripple who couldn't even stand. What right did he have to be his friend? The man's fiancée also agreed, saying the man no longer deserved her. She told him to leave right away. Hearing this, the man could no longer hold back. He said if they knew his true identity, they would surely regret it. It turned out the man was not an ordinary person. His mother was the world's wealthiest person. His eldest sister was the head of the royal palace. His second sister was a world-class singer. His third sister was a genius stock trader. And the reason his mother made him pretend to be paralyzed was to test if his fiancée truly loved him. What the man didn't know was his fiancée was already with his childhood friend. When the man walked outside, he heard the voices of the two of them plotting inside. They were planning not only to get rid of the man, but to turn tomorrow's wedding into theirs. After hearing this, the man angrily knocked on the door. He saw the two of them come out. He questioned them about what they were doing. Unexpectedly, the man's best friend said he didn't need thanks. Setting up the wedding room was something he was supposed to do. The fiancée also said she had no experience, so she asked him to come help. But the man had already known about their plan. He wanted to argue back, but suddenly, the fiancée angrily accused him. She told him to leave immediately if he didn't want to get married tomorrow. Seeing he had no choice, he left right away. As soon as he reached the downstairs, the man called his mother. He told her that the wedding wouldn't be held tomorrow, and he was going to hold a divorce banquet. His mother asked why he was doing this. The man directly told his mother the truth about his fiancée being with his best friend. His mother wanted to immediately cancel the orders to his friend's company, but the man told her not to rush. He wanted to make them lose completely at the divorce banquet tomorrow. His mother agreed to follow his plan. At that moment, a rich girl passed by him, and she happened to be targeted by a thief. The thief took advantage of her being on the phone and snatched her purse, running away. The girl tried to ask for help from people around her, but no one was willing to step forward. Unable to watch any longer, the man stood up from his wheelchair and sprinted toward the fleeing thief. With one kick, he knocked the thief to the ground. Seeing things weren't going in his favor, the thief pulled out a weapon and threatened the man. Unexpectedly, the man was not afraid. He shouted at the thief to kill him since he didn't want to live anymore. His fiancée was secretly with his best friend behind his back. They had broken his heart. The thief noticed the man wasn't mentally stable. He dropped the purse and ran away. The rich girl walked over to thank the man. She asked about his condition. The man repeated his tragic story. Then he sat back down in his wheelchair. The girl asked what had happened to his legs. The man said he couldn't stand for long and had a chance of becoming paralyzed. Hearing this, the girl asked if there was anything she could do to help. The man jokingly said, "Then marry me and take care of me for life." The girl didn't immediately catch on. The man explained that he was just joking. Even the person he saved with his life betrayed him. Who in this world would still like him? Just as the man was about to leave, the girl said she had decided to marry him. The man turned to look at her in shock and asked why. The girl said she was willing. The man just smiled and said if the girl really was willing, he would give her the best of everything. Then, the girl called her mother and said she was getting married tomorrow. The next day, the man and his fiancée appeared at the wedding venue as planned. Seeing the difference between the two, the host wanted them to share their love story. Unexpectedly, the man directly revealed how he got injured. He bluntly stated that his fiancée didn't deserve his sacrifices. He had been hit by a car while saving her and became disabled, and yet his fiancée betrayed him. At this point, people started whispering. The fiancée's mother asked what this meant. The man replied that today was not a wedding, but a divorce. Everyone was stunned, because in their eyes, the man was just from an ordinary family. He had no financial power and was now disabled. How could he say such a thing? The fiancée's mother questioned how he could slander her daughter like that. The man replied, "If you want to know what she's done, let her tell you herself." The fiancée still denied it. She said she never intended to marry him, and no one else would want a man like him. The man said, "Just because you don't want me doesn't mean no one else will," and he had already found someone, and he would make that woman happy for life. The fiancée's mother asked who today today's wedding was really for. Unexpectedly, the fiancé cut in and said the wedding was for her and the man's best friend. Just then, the man's best friend appeared at the door. Seeing him, the man's fiancé quickly ran over to him. The fiancé's mother then realized that her daughter had already been with someone else, and that someone was the man's best friend. The best friend said he built his fortune from nothing and was now worth over $1 billion. He was so much better than the man, but the man said if they knew his true identity, they would surely regret it. Both of them thought the man was just boasting. They didn't take him seriously. Although the man had saved his fiancé's life, they still couldn't stop her from choosing someone better. Even the guests at the wedding supported the fiancé marrying someone else. The fiancé took the opportunity to bring out the annulment agreement. She pressured the man to sign it. Unexpectedly, the man tore it up right there. He said that soon his wife would arrive. He told them to get out of the way and make room for his wife. Everyone thought the man was dreaming. They even wanted to carry him out. Suddenly, the door opened. A beautiful girl in a wedding dress appeared on the scene.